Hello everybody, it's day 26 of 30 Days of Sketches, and you guys, I'm getting a kick out of this one. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a real kick out of this one because this is our sketch. It's by Lori Ross. She may go by Lori Ross, I'm not really sure. Because this is our this is little Facebook names. They get, we get tagged in the post with the sketch or whatever. So I know I've got my maiden in there, so I don't know. But it's Lori Ross, and it's day 26, and she has like this little shamrock, and it's green, little shamrocks, and all the things. And I thought that is so cute because guess what, you guys? Look at this collection I have. Look at this. It's by Keep It Simple. I got this at convention last year, and it's Lucky Day. Now, I will tell you, this is the shiny papers, so it's not my favorite kind of paper, but it's adorable. I don't know which paper I'm going to use just quite yet, but I got little ephemeras and everything. Isn't that cute, y'all? The little gnomes. Oh, so cute. The pictures I have are not that good because they're kind of old. I need to go back and double check, but I think it's like either 2012 or 2013. And this was me and my daughter, and they're real fuzzy because the quality of the phone cameras back then were not quite so good. But you know what? I don't even care. So this will be our large photo on the left, and then we'll have these two little photos here, and I think these are so cute. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is call it Shine On My Sweet, I think, because she's so cute, So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I have to kind of play with it a little bit. And I'm actually looking at, that's my husband coughing, by the way. He's got allergies, y'all. I'm thinking, I was looking at this, and I am this close to deciding I cut this out as my little shamrock on the sketch. But I do want to kind of go through the papers here. Like, look how adorable this is. Look at this, you guys. Oh, my goodness. This may have to be our paper. I mean, that is just so stinking cute. I mean, now that being said, I can also, like, frame it because I do have plenty of papers that, like, look at this. This could be great. Like, oh, my gosh, look at the little gnomes. Oh, my goodness. So if I frame this like this, and I've got my pictures on here. This is so freaking cute, you guys. I'm so excited. And like I said, I think I may come into this title page here and cut this out. And that will be my shamrock, is what I'm thinking. Because I don't think I have anything else big enough. And I don't have a Cricut or anything like that, so I can't really cut. I mean, could I print something from the internet and trim it and all that stuff? Yes, I could. I don't want to. So, that being said, she's got some banners up here, so let's see about that. I have plenty of scraps over here, so no problem. And I have to figure out a way to use some of my ephemera. She doesn't really show embellishment clusters other than the big one, so I may mess with that. But I'm excited about this, you guys. So, oh, and I'll probably mount these on white cardstock. In fact, not probably, I know I will, because I'll have to, because this is all dark and stuff. So, let me do some trimming, and I'll be back on in a minute. You guys, this turned out so stinking cute. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so the first thing I did, I went ahead and I did cut out that rainbow thing from the cover. And then I thought to myself, you know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm just going to cut some of these little pieces that are the little, what do they call that when they just kind of show you what's in the kit? Whatever. The paper things that are on the front. I thought I'll use those for my banner because there's no sense in cutting into big, I have some scraps over there, but really I didn't need to cut into scraps if I have this stuff. So I went ahead and cut the little bottom half off of the cover sheet there, and I'm going to use 3 of the little patterns from this little set, or the cover, because the cover frankly has the same texture as the rest of the paper. It's that glossy paper. So and I'll pull out my border punch in a minute. I will cut these in kind of different widths. I don't even know what I picked, honestly. It was probably like 1 inch, 1.5 inch, not quite 2 inches, something like that. So I use my border punch and I cut those. What am I doing right now, you guys? I can't see anything. Oh, there's my border punch. That's what I'm doing. I just told you what I was going to do, right? So I have mounted my photos on the white cardstock. And I will tell you, I'm going to do something. You're going to be like, what, Christine? You covered up your face. Because in just a second, I'm going to mess with the title. But first, I have to glue all this stuff down. Oh, the other thing I tried to do is I tried to use my washi tape to kind of hold my pictures in place while I glue them down. Because I get my little grouping set up. And that doesn't work too much. So you'll see that happen. But it's not a big deal. I mean, they weren't like hard to put together. This cat is walking right over my phone, you guys. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to put I do go ahead and like distress. I'm going to use the word distress with the rabbit ear quotes because I did not do it really heavy at all. But my rainbow was not a perfectly cut, like my edges are not perfectly straight, or what do you want to call it? Like you could kind of see a little bit of offness, I guess is the point on my little rainbow thing. So I distressed it just to kind of keep it from looking cut, if that makes sense. So I got my pictures here. I got my little, rainbow instead of shamrock. And I'm going to organize these little guys. And I'm like, okay, I kind of like how these are. And so in a second, I'm going to grab some washi tape because I need to glue them down, but I don't want to lose sight of, kind of how they're organized. So I put a little washi tape. The bottom one works okay, but the top one kind of falls apart. My trick didn't work, y'all. It works sometimes. It works most of the time. But this time, I think my washi's old, if I'm honest. So I've been using this washi to tape the sketches to the backs of my layouts. Last series, I wrote the day number on the back of my layout. But unfortunately, I found the occasional, because I should use a different pen. And I was using like a Sharpie. Kind of a mistake because sometimes I could see it through. And I was like, I don't want to do that again. So this time I've just been taping the sketches to the back of the layout. And then I thought, well, that's kind of cool anyway, because later I can always look and see, what the inspiration was and if I want to, try it again. So here's me taking my little banners that I just made. I'm going to put these up here, and then I'm going to do the title. And I did not have enough room, you guys. I initially told you I was going to do Shine On My Sweet. I do Shine On, but the My Sweet was just not going to fit. So you'll see that in just a minute. I got to organize those banners a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of ephemera up there on those banners too. But here's me grabbing the Shine On. I do love this title, though. I love the gold, glittery look to this because it's this whole, pot of gold, shamrocky, lucky type stuff. And to me, that does kind of just scream gold. And so I'll put Shine On down here. And then there's these little, what do you call these? Like rays, I guess, that come out. And the one on the right goes perfectly fine. I set that down there. The one on the left I mess with. And I was like, well, I don't know that I want to cover my face, and I'm messing with it. But if I go too high or I go too low, it just doesn't look right. So I end up covering up my face, y'all. But if I'm honest with you, it's not even a good picture of my face. It's so blurry. So I decided I don't care. It doesn't even matter. I've got 2 other pictures of me on the page, obviously, because the other 2 pictures have me in it. And so, yeah, it's okay. It's fine. I go ahead and put my little rays on there. So I do decide to put my rainbow up on foam. So I have to cut that on my little fun. I need to order me some fun foam, you guys. I'm about out. I've only got 6 or 7 sheets left, and that goes fast. So I better order me some. Or go to the store. Maybe I'll go to the store today, you guys. Y'all, I'm recording this video. It is February 26th. So it's a full month early. I'm hopeful they don't introduce. Sometimes Christy will drop some fun little challenges in the group. And I'm hopeful she doesn't do that, because if she does, I'll kind of in trouble. I've done all my work already. But I shouldn't say have to. I have a bunch of other hops and stuff that I participate in, and I don't want to miss out on doing those on time. So I'm doing these really far in advance. And yeah, so happy February, even though you're listening in March. So at least I assume I shouldn't say, if you're listening on the day it comes out, I should say that. I mean, you could be listening to this 2 years down the road. That's the kind of thing about YouTube. I've been actually watching some YouTube videos from She's Crafty from 3 years ago, where she was building page kits with mini pads. And I'm like, how did I end up on something from 3 years ago? But it's still relevant. I have mini paper pads, and I'm like, thinking to myself, Christine, you need to use some of those. And so the videos are kind of relevant. So you might be looking at this in 3 years from now. So if you are, happy future you. I'm going to go through these little pieces of ephemera. I will pull out one little gnome. I start off thinking maybe I'd use 2 because there's 2 of us. But I was going to end up feeling, I felt like it's going to look crowded if I did that. You'll see me kind of mess with it, though. I do put a little banner down there. That wasn't really needed. She didn't show it, but I do like how it connects the 2 photos. So I'll put that down there. Plus, I had 2 of them for some reason. I really don't know why. I know I didn't buy 2 packs of these. At least I don't recall buying 2 packs of these ephemeras. There might have been one in the pack, and then maybe I bought one. I'm not really sure. But I have plenty of little gnomes. And then there's these little hearts, and I thought these little hearts were just so cute. I put the first one up there. It's a light color one. I kind of set it down. I put a shamrock initially. That's going to come off, and I'm going to put another heart. I get him, move him over. See, that's where I decide, no, I don't need 2 gnomes there. I start off, I put a couple little florals. I do like that, and I like that too because of it's got the white border around it, and it's kind of, in my mind, building a little visual triangle with the white to the rainbow, and then the hearts in the upper right. because those have a white border. I kind of needed a little bit of balance there. So I start to put that heart down there, and I go, oh no, there's a little pot of gold. And so I'm going to switch those out in just a second. Well, I'll put the pot of gold up at the top first, and then I go, well, that's dumb. That's a pot. It needs to come down to the bottom. So I'll switch out the pot and the pot and the heart, and that looks way better. I think that looks really cute. So I just kind of organize all this stuff. Honestly, once I get this organized, the next step is to just glue it all down, and I don't make you sit through that. I do find that little banner, which I will write the date on. I don't do that. I don't do it before I do the little slowdown video, but you will see it in the stills. So here's my little slowdown video. I'm going to put the date on that little banner up there. And it's kind of nice because it says lucky day, and then I'll put the date on it. These pictures, by the way, we took these. We went to a Wizard of Oz musical. So that's another funny thing. We got the whole green and gold going on. There's the date. You can see it there. And so I think this turned out so stinking cute, you guys. So this is a great sketch, and it worked with this kit wonderfully. Make sure you check out the playlist and give everybody some love, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.